pull back in life, you know, it might not, you know, a lot of times it ain't no bad thing. Remember that now, you know what I'm saying? It might be something that you needed, you know what I'm saying? It might be something that you needed to separate from, you know? It might be something you need to take a step back and learn from, you know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind, you know what I'm saying? Like, and everything always happen for a reason, and it's always something you can learn from it.
Something we all know. One thing we die for. Nothing but pain stuck in this thing. Searching for fortune.
What's good, people? Back with another video. So you know it's about that time. Let you know what's on my mind. And today, man, we're going to discuss what I like to call the bow and arrow of life. You know, a little philosophy I like to call the bow and arrow of life. You know, sometimes in life, man, more times than we would like, you know, more times than we would like, you know, we forced to just take a step back. You know what I'm saying? Even when it seems like things is on the up and up and everything going right, you know, sometimes shit'll just come out of nowhere, boom, hit you. You be like, damn, man, you had to take a step back. You had to regroup. You had to backtrack. You know, you had to slow it down a little bit, you know. And that's you know, that's part of the philosophy that I call the bow and arrow of life, you know. And I'm going to get to why I call it the bow and arrow in a second. But, so, you know, I'm a stock market investor, right? I invest in the stock market, been doing it for quite a few years. Now, you got this thing in the stock market, man, to where if a stock is running up, running crazy, everybody want to jump on it. Everybody want to be a part of it because they have what they call FOMO, which is fear of missing out. You know what I'm saying? So stock price get to running up, everybody want to jump on it because they try to get whatever they can gain from it, right? Now, when the stock price start to plummet, you know, then everybody starts selling off. You know, everybody sell off and cut whatever, get whatever money they made or cut whatever losses, and, you know, they move on, you know. Now, a savvy investor would be the one to buy into a stock when the stock price, you know, starts to drop. It's, you know, if it's a great company, you know what I'm saying, with a great business and great fundamentals, then a savvy investor will buy into that stock while everybody else is selling off, you know what I'm saying, because for everybody else it's just a trend, you know. But, you know, say that analogy to compare it to life, man. When you are on the up and up and, you know, you winning, you know, especially when you winning in public, and, you know, people want to be a part of it. When your stock price going up, everybody want to be a part of it. Everybody want to be around you. Everybody want to claim they know you. Everybody want to say they grew up with you. Everybody want to have access to you. You know what I'm saying? But then when things change in your life and switch and start going the opposite way, then, you know, people sell off your stock. You know, they start want to hang around you. They you know, they start talking bad about you. You know what I'm saying? They start trying to look down on you and downplay the accomplishments that you did have. You know what I'm saying? That's how people turn on you. You know what I'm saying? Just like the stock market. So back to my original point, the bow and arrow of life is like, you know, when you shoot a bow and arrow, you know, the farther you pull it back, you know, the farther and faster it'll go when you release it to go forward. So if you catch my drizzle, so I'm saying, like, sometimes when you take a step back in life, it ain't necessarily a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times it could be a good thing, you know, because it's happening to teach you something, you know, and what you can learn from that situation, from having to take a step back, from having to settle down, for having to backtrack and, you know, regroup. You know, the more in depth you go into yourself and go with into your strategy and go into your plan to revise your plan, you know, that's, you know, like it might even take a little bit more time, but guess what? All they're doing is just pulling you back as an arrow. You the arrow, you know what I'm saying? So you taking a step back, you know, life pulling you back, you know what I'm saying? Life is pulling you back, right? So the farther you did and delve into that and figure out why, figure out, you know, strategies to move forward again. You know, rebuild your life, rebuild whatever it is that you need to rebuild and work on. You know, the more you do that, you know, it's taking time, so it's pulling you back even more. But guess what? When you eventually get ready to be released, you know, life ready to release you, you know, from the furthest point back that you done took yourself, then guess what? That's just gonna prepare you for even more furious and even more faster, you know, with more velocity. So you know what I'm saying? The point of the bow and arrow of life is you having to take a step back, pulling back in life, you know, in life, or either you pulling back, or either life is pulling you back. Either way, you taking that step back and you having to pull back, and you having to regroup, revise your mission, you know, rebuild your life, or whatever it is you having to do, you know, rebuild your mentality, whatever it is, you know. All that is just you just getting pulled back further and further, you know what I'm saying? So when you when it's time to release you, you know, boom, you shooting off. You know what I'm saying? If you just get pulled back a little bit, then you try to go too early, you know what I'm saying? Then you might shoot off a little bit, but then you're gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hey, you get pulled back, you know, and then once you pull back, then you focus your aim, then you can shoot straight to the target, hit the target. You know what I'm saying? With even more velocity, with even more ferociousness than you originally intended to. Because guess what? That pullback did it. That pullback helped you steady your aim more. You know what I'm saying? That pullback gave you more force and more energy and just more drive to go forward. You know what I'm saying? So that's just philosophy that I call the bow and arrow of life, man. It ain't no new concept, but that's just the way that I like to you know, that I put the twist on it, you know, the analogy, you know, it's the bow and arrow of life, man. So with that being said, that's the day in video, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, man. Hit the notification bell. You know, other than that, man, stay on your grind. Don't let nobody stop you. You don't need validation from nobody but yourself. If you have a pullback in life, you know, it might not, you know, a lot of times it ain't no bad thing. Remember that now, you know what I'm saying? It might be something that you needed, you know what I'm saying? It might be something that you needed to separate from, you know? It might be something you need to take a step back and learn from, you know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind, you know what I'm saying? Like, and everything always happen for a reason, and it's always something you can learn from it. So, man, hey, man, stay on your grind. Don't let nobody stop you. You don't need validation from nobody but yourself. And to next video, I'm out here. Peace, love, gone.
Something we all know. One thing we die for. Nothing but pain, stuck in this thing. Searching for fortune.